Am I the asshole? For giving my SIL clothes back since she keeps giving my daughter boy clothes. I have a 4-year-old daughter. She is in her princess phase. My SIL and I differ on a few things, but one thing we differ on is boy and girl clothes toys. I am not even strict with it. When Emma my daughter was little she wore all types of clothes since she is baby and she doesn't care. At the time SIL would give baby boy clothes and I didn't care. The issue is she keeps doing. Emma is really clearly a girly girl. She likes dresses, she plays with fake makeup, she has a fake kitchen set. She has some boy toys like trucks and whatnot, but they collect dust. I have talked to her before. It was Emma's birthday yesterday and SIL gave her guy clothes. My daughter made a face when she saw them. I waited until after the party to give them back. My daughter made it retry clear to me that they were ugly and won't wear them. We got in a huge argument and she called me a jerk for staying with gender stereotypes. I am doubting myself on this. Not the arsehole. I don't agree with gender stereotypes either, but I also know that unless it's inappropriate attire, like a swimming costume in winter, arguing with a 4-year-old about their wardrobe is a waste of everyone's precious time. Your daughter isn't going to wear those and your SIL is wasting her money and you're stopping her from doing so. There are other things she could buy apart from clothes. E.g., there are so many kids' books on brilliant women from history, she could get some of those. Not the arsehole. We shouldn't smother kids with gender roles against their will, but that's not what's happening here. Your daughter wants to wear girly clothes and you're letting her. It sounds like you told your SIL the situation and she didn't listen. Not the arsehole. Gifts should be targeted to the recipient, not to the giver's belief. That said, your daughter is now getting old enough for you to work with her on graciously accepting gifts we don't like without making faces, etc. It's not about stereotypes. Your SIL intentionally gave your daughter a gift knowing she wouldn't like it. Why do that to a child on her birthday? If she wants to fight against gender stereotypes, she should make it her personal battle or join an association. Your daughter's birthday party isn't the place for that, and your child isn't a guinea pig. Not the arsehole. Your SIL is reinforcing gender stereotypes. Ask her why she feels it's so repugnant to be a girl and why the only acceptable gender identity is male. Having a dislike of female things isn't progressive, it's prejudice. Your sister-in-law has internalized misogyny. She thinks women are inherently inferior to men, so they must compensate by being more masculine. She won't see it this way though. Cognitive dissonance is crazy. Not the arsehole. This isn't about gender stereotypes, this is about your kid having a clothing preference, which your SIL is disrespecting based on her own feelings about gender and clothing. Not the arsehole. If daughter doesn't want to wear the clothes, OP is essentially just a dumping ground here. Sounds like it is time for SIL to either start asking first or just take the stuff to donate herself and cut out the middle person. To be clear, this situation, at least as presented, isn't a case of forcing gendered, everyday clothing on a child. The child expressed a preference, and OP respected that. The point of conflict is sister using OP as a dumping ground, and that isn't cool. Not the arsehole. It's completely okay for your daughter to be a stereotypical girly girl. You're not forcing anything in her, just letting her be herself, and that's how it should be. Not the arsehole. I'd give them back to her every single time, as she clearly doesn't care what your daughter actually wants. Do you buy gifts for SIL for her b-day or Christmas? Maybe buy her some men's work boots or coveralls or a lovely toolbox. Or a razor and some men's shaving cream. Not the arsehole. This is not about gender stereotypes, this is about your SIL intentionally buying gifts she knows your daughter won't like to make a point. Not the arsehole. This is about what your daughter wants, not about whether or not you are staying with gender stereotypes. Your SIL is the arsehole for trying to push her worldview onto your child. Not the arsehole. What isn't okay if forcing gender stereotypes onto someone? But in this case you're giving your kid what she wants and your sister is the one forcing her views on someone. Not the asshole. Sounds like the child knows what she prefers. It would be a shame to waste clothes if the child won't wear them. SIL could return them, or you could donate them since kids grow out of clothes fast enough at this age. Not the asshole. She thinks she is being progressive but shoving her agenda down people's throats in a misplaced opportunity just isn't it. She sounds like one of those people who need to make everything about themselves, even a kid's birthday. Your daughter, even if she's 4, clearly doesn't want the clothes. You talked to your sister-in-law about these clothes. I don't know why she thinks continuing to give her niece clothes meant for boys is acceptable when she clearly knows this is not okay. I'm going to go with not the asshole, with a question. Couldn't you at least donate the unwanted clothes? But to keep the peace you can re-gift them to a friend's kid that wasn't at the party, try to go to the store and return it or donate them. Then to be a bit spiteful you can do the same to her on her B-day or a Y event you would give her gifts. Not the asshole. Remove gender from the argument and your sister actively bought your daughter something she didn't like because she thought